Hey guys, this is Trey from the future here. I'm gonna be leaving notes in the video kind of just sporadically whenever I make a decision or whenever I say something dumb because my brain is having a stroke. And that's because a lot of times I'll be like, oh, well, I'm gonna use Thunderbolt because they're gonna switch into this flying type. And then sometimes people be like, wait, how did you know that? I'm gonna leave notes kind of detailing why I know what I know so that it can help people who are new to battling. If you're already used to battling and experienced, just ignore it. Don't worry about it. And additionally, if I do make mistakes, which I definitely will, then I'm going to also leave a note talking about what I should have done and why what I did was a dumb idea or a bad idea or why I lost the game and such and such. But yeah, all that said, enjoy the video. Yo, what's up guys? It's Trey360 coming back at you for another video, and thanks to a viewer named Vedran in the comment section, we have a Charizard team, and I was looking for a new Pokemon to use. I was stuck between using Weavile and Frostlass, and I was like, man, I gotta come up with good teams for these that don't have too many Pokemon that you guys have seen before. But yeah, then Vedran came in the comment section, was like, yo, this is Charizard set that I run with Dragon Dance and Acrobatics and a Flying Gym, and it absolutely destroys people. And I was like, yo, this is cool. So thanks again for this, and I hope you enjoy the video, Vedran. But with all that said, make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more content of this type. And without any further ado, let's get right into the team breakdown with Charizard, the Pokemon of the hour. So this Charizard set closely models Vedran's set, except rather than using Dragon Dance, I went for Sword Stance, and I'm going to tell you why in a bit. But first, I should preface this with, you should definitely run Dragon Dance Charizard. It's better than Sword Stance Charizard, and here's why. Vedran was right to do this because Dragon Dance gives you a +1 to your speed and your attack. And if you look at Charizard's attack, it's base 84, just naturally it's not super good, and its speed is base 100, which is pretty good, but it gets shut down by faster mons like Garchomp with a base 102 speed, and that can be problematic. So you really want Dragon Dance in order to boost that speed and boost that attack up so that Charizard can be more threatening to more Pokemon. And that's why objectively Vedran is right. Dragon Dance is better than Sword Stance. Me, however, I am somewhat of a bad person and somewhat of a meme, and I want to see how much damage I can do with Sword Stance, Acrobatics, Flying Gym combination. And that's literally the whole reason I decided to pick Sword Stance over Dragon Dance. That's it. Because if you use the Flying Gym, you get a 50% boost to your next Flying type move. Then the Flying Gym disappears. You use Acrobatics, you don't have an item anymore. So on top of that 50% boost, Acrobatics power doubles to 110, which is pretty great. Now if you use Sword Stance before this, you have a ×2 increase to that, which means that's a lot of damage. And not a lot of Pokemon want to take that Acrobatics from Charizard, so that's why I went with Sword Stance, because I want to hurt things. Now, additionally, you also have Earthquake and Flare Blitz. Flare Blitz is really good. You can use it to take out threats like Magnezone. You can use it to take out pretty much any steel type there that you might face, or anything that's weak to fire, grass types too. However, say that I use Flare Blitz on Magnezone and I take it out in one shot because it's running Magnet Pool instead of Sturdy. The problem is that I take 33% recoil of the damage that I just dealt to Magnezone, which is chip damage on my sweeper, and I don't want that. So sometimes for threats like Magnezone, you might want to use Earthquake, to take them out so that you don't take that chip damage. It does have base 100 power already, and if you already set up a Sword Stance, then you're pretty much good. Now I do want to say, if they switch in a Magnezone onto your Charizard, like your Charizard was already out and that was their switch in, be careful because it probably has Choice Scarf and they want to ruin your day. But all that said, let's go ahead and look at the stats real quick. So the whole reason I'm running a physical set, even though it has less physical attack than special attack, is because of that whole acrobatics thing that I'm doing. You definitely want to run physical if you're running acrobatics, but Charizard is very versatile and it can actually be ran with mini sets. You can have a mixed set where you have, say, Fire Blast, and then you have Earthquake, and then you have acrobatics and sword stance. And it has, as I said before, very good speed. So you can outspeed quite a few mons and take advantage of that. I mean, if you just look at its moveset, you've got Air Slash and you've got Acrobatics. You've got Earthquake, that's pretty much the only ground type move you've got, but you've also got Dragon Pulse. You've got Flamethrower, you've got Hidden Power Grass, you have Thunder Punch even down here. You have a ton of moves that Charizard can benefit from that help prevent it from being taken out. The key factor here is that Charizard is a sweeper and its defenses aren't very good, so if it takes a super effective attack, it's probably going to die. If it takes a neutral attack, then it's going to be very severely hurt. And since it's a fire flying type, if stealth rocks are out, you're going to be taking massive, and I mean massive damage. So much so that if you're at like, 50%, stealth rocks, just gone. That's it. Your sweeper is gone. So Charizard benefits heavily from allies such as Starmie and Tentacruel that can rapid spin, or even Skarmory. Did I say Skarmory? I think I said Starmie, but I might have said Skarmory. But Skarmory works too because you can defog those stealth rocks away and allow Charizard to sweep a lot more because this isn't Gen 8 and we don't have heavy duty boots. So yeah, Charizard, very good, very big weakness to stealth rocks. Then we've got Scrafty, and if you look, it closely models Vadran's Charizard set because I essentially did model it after that set. I was like, okay, jolly, so that I can outspeed Pokemon. 232 speed. This is very important that you end up with 232 speed. Why? Because after one Dragon Dance, you're going to have, I believe, 368 speed or something like that. And that basically allows you to outspeed Infernape after one Dragon Dance, which is huge because while Scrafty's Dark typing does give it immunity to psychic attacks, it does give it a weakness to fighting type attacks, and Infernape is one of the key Pokemon that are going to be absolutely demolishing Scrafty. Now, it still doesn't outspeed Minshao, and that's where Gyarados kind of comes in, but a lot of Pokemon are going to be outsped from Scrafty, including Garchomp. So, you can Dragon Dance up, get your +1 to attack, +1 to speed, then use Ice Punch on Garchomp if it chooses to come in on Scrafty. And if you kill Garchomp, guess what? Moxie, you're going to get another +1 to your attack, which means that you are now a whole threat. Additionally, you have Life Orb, which is giving you another 30% boost to all of your attacks without even having to set up. So that's pretty great. You really want to throw in Scrafty on Pokemon like Blissey or even Ferrothorn because they don't want to be in on your Scrafty. And if they don't want to be on your Scrafty, they might switch. Or if they stay in, they can't do much anyway, so you're just going to Dragon Dance up, and that's going to get the ball rolling. Now, because Scrafty is going to take a lot of damage trying to set up and making physical contact with Pokemon that may or may not have Rocky Helmet / Iron Barbs, you really might want to consider putting Drain Punch on to Scrafty rather than High Jump Kick for damage. And this ensures that you get a little bit more longevity out of your Scrafty, especially since you're running Life Orb anyway. So, yeah, a little bit of damage given up, but, after you start Dragon Dancing, you get those Moxie boosts and the Life Orb and all that, you really won't miss that damage too much. Now, one thing I do want to point out is that Scrafty has base 115 in defense and special defense, which is actually pretty good for a sweeper. So if they don't hit you with a super effective attack, it's going to take 2 or 3 shots to actually get Scrafty off of the battlefield. And that is absolutely great for me because sometimes I might just take an attack so I can Dragon Dance up and ensure that I sweep. So Scrafty is a very momentum-based Pokemon. Then we've got Scizor, and normally I don't want to cover Scizor too much because I use it a lot. However, I haven't used it very recently, and I ended up changing a move. So I went to dinner with a friend, and he was watching one of my videos, and he was like, yo, I noticed that you're running Superpower on your Scizor. Why would you do that when you already have Minshao, and your new video, you're going to have Scrafty? So you have Pokemon that can take out Blissey and stuff. Why not just run Aerial Ace so you can take out fighting types? Because most fighting types can't one-shot you unless they have Fire Punch. And you can just take them out with the Technician Choice Band boosted Aerial Ace because Aerial Ace has base 60 power. Plus, he don't miss. So I was like, okay, yeah, that's smart. I guess I'll do that. And I did that. But yeah, this Scizor set is exactly the same as the last one I used, except for Aerial Ace. So basically, Bug Bite, Technician boosted, that's 50%. Choice Band boosted, that's another 50%. Stab, that's another 20%. Bullet Punch, second verse, same as the first. And then Aerial Ace gets just the Technician and Choice Band boost, but it's going to do massive damage to fighting types. And then you can abuse Scizor's base 100 defense with U-turn to take an attack that would normally knock out a Pokemon that can, I guess, revenge kill. And take that attack, switch him in, finish the job with U-turn. It's essentially the same thing as Teleport Blissey, Then we've got Garchomp. I know. Yep, I know. What's there to say about the King of OU? Has base 102 speed, base 130 attack, and great defenses, so like, why wouldn't you use it? Plus, Sandveil is legal now, so it has an ability, and if you're running a Sand team, you might not be able to hit the most threatening Pokemon in OU, and that's, their problem, not yours. But Garchomp, its stat moves, very, very powerful. Fire Fang takes out the top defensive threats in OU, being Ferrothorn, Skarmory, Scizor. Yeah, just get rid of their steel types, why don't you? And then you've got Ice or Iron Head to take out ice types, so, and rock types too, but mainly ice types, so there's that. Garchomp, King of OU. I put a Choice Band on because damage, but you can run Choice Scarf or really whatever. Some people don't even run items on their Garchomp because they're that confident, and honestly, I can't blame them. Lefties, whatever you want to do. Then we've got Gyarados, and as I alluded to before, if, say, Infernape does come in, I don't have a Dragon Dance up, or if Minshao comes in, I can throw in Gyarados, get that Intimidate drop, and then either switch Gyarados out for another Pokemon that's going to be taking less damage to finish the job, or if Garchomp comes in, I can get the Intimidate drop. They might stay in, they probably will, and then I can click Ice Fang, which is times 4 damage onto Garchomp, plus another 20% damage because Expert Belt. And then after that, if they're not gone, then they may switch out, which allows me to Dragon Dance up on whatever's coming in. If they choose to throw in something like Magnezone or, anything like that, thinking they can take a hit, then I can just click a Dragon Dance boosted Earthquake, which it doesn't take a Dragon Dance boosted Earthquake to even take out Magnezone with an Adamant Gyarados, but, damage is damage, and I like that. So, yeah, Gyarados, absolutely terrifying and very good for kind of getting rid of the physical threats that threaten this team. Charizard, only base 78 defense. Gyarados itself, only base 79 defense. That Intimidate drop is a godsend. Really, really good. Then we've got Magnezone, and it's the same that I always use, which is the choice specs with T-Bolt, Flash Cannon, Volt Switch, and HP Fire. The main gimmick here is Magnet Pool. If the top defensive threats, Scizor, Skarmory, and Ferrothorn come in, then they can't switch out because Magnet Pool, and I'm going to HP Fire them, and because I'm Choice Specs and I have base 130 and Special Attack, they're gone. So, yeah, that's very, very dangerous, and the only thing that can really counter it is, any Pokemon that takes out Garchomp, that takes out Magnezone, really, so Pokemon like Garchomp, or if they have their own Magnezone, except instead of Specs, they have Scarf, because in which case, you're the one getting Magnet Pulled and destroyed by HP Fire with a base 130 special attack stat, and that's no bueno. Additionally, if you do think that they're going to switch out, say they have Gyarados in, I have Magnezone out, if they switch out Gyarados, they're probably going into Garchomp so that they can get the immunity from the Electric type move. But if I just click Flash Cannon, that Garchomp is not going to be having a very good day. And that's just how Magnezone rolls, Anything else? Oh yeah, Magnezone has a base 115 defense and base 90 special defense. But really and truthfully, this Pokemon is a sweeper, and you don't want it taking residual damage if you don't have to, so try to keep Magnezone as healthy as possible. And yeah, that's about it for the team breakdown. So moving on to the team type calculator. Here you can see that we have an outstanding rating because we have a theoretical resistance to every attack in the game, because we have a theoretical resistance to every type in the game. And this even goes up to Gen 8, although this team would not function well in Gen 8, I'm just gonna say it. it's not going to function well in Gen 8. But yeah, Gen 5, we are sitting pretty. And yeah, these Pokemon cover each other well, and depending on how you switch, pivot, and read your opponent, I don't think there's a battle that you can't win. Now, obviously, when you get into like weather and all that, it gets infinitely more complicated, but you can do it. You can do it. This is a good team. It's a good Zard team. So, yeah. And here is the Pokepaste. I think this has all of the abilities, all of the moves, all of the items. Yep. Oh, I missed something. So this is what I was looking for. I forgot to put a nature onto Gyarados. So it's supposed to be adamant nature. So remember that if you want to copy this. Here, I think I fixed it. Yeah, I didn't fix it on the Pokepaste, but yeah. This is supposed to be an adamant natured Gyarados. So make sure you have that. But without any further ado, let's just hop into a battle. Alright, looks like we got a battle. And this team is scary because they have defensive tank and Mandibuzz, special defensive tank and Clefable. They have a regular Rotom, and I don't know what's going on. I had to guess they'll probably throw in Minshao. I'm going to throw in Gyarados because Rotom is basically the only thing that I don't want Gyarados to come in on. Wow, look at that. Look at me go, ruining myself already. I gotta stop jinxing myself. Okay. So, this is bad. Hi. However, I have this thing called a Garchomp. And you probably have Will-O-Wisp. You're probably gonna use Will-O-Wisp, right? Trick. Well, my choice band is gone, but now I'm fast, right? What did I get? A sticky barb. I don't want that. I don't want that at all. I'm going to go ahead and click. What really wants to take this Dragon Claw? Mandibuzz? I guess he's going to keep Rotom in because, I mean, yeah. Yeah, there's the Will-O-Wisp. This thing is annoying. And now here comes the Hex. I'm going to go ahead and throw in... I'm going to go ahead and throw in Scrafty. So I don't take super effective damage from this Hex. You're part Ghost. I should have thrown Scrafty to begin with. Mandibuzz is going to come in. This is good. Now... Well, it's good unless you know Brave Bird. Then it's not very good. Then it's actually pretty bad. I don't want to get Brave Birded. So let's see what you got here. Let's lower that attack stat. Taunt. Oh, do not worry. I will be attacking you as you throw in Rotom. As a matter of fact, hold on. The plan still stands. I want you to throw in Rotom so that I can hit you. Knock off. Ew. My Life Orb. No. This team is really annoying. Let's just Ice Punch. As you use Taunt again, I'm sure. Hit 2 times? What is that? This is fine. There's a very specific reason I'm doing this. I'm going to switch back into Gyarados. And I'm going to lower that attack stat again. Yeah, you're going to switch. Here comes Minshao. Stone Edge is kind of a problem. I'm going to click Earthquake because they typically fake out turn 1. And now that you think I'm going to stay in, you're definitely going to click Stone Edge, right? And then I get to throw in Pravati. And I get to click Aerial Ace, which is my new move that I want to show off to everybody. Yeah, neutral damage. So that hurt. On the bright side, you can't kill me, but I can kill you. Now, do I want to Aerial Ace? Because you're probably expecting a Bullet Punch, but nothing really wants to take a Bullet Punch either. I'm going to Aerial Ace. Let's see what happens. Mandibuzz is going to come in, expecting a Bullet Punch. I'm going to Aerial Ace to about probably 30%. Yeah. Ow. And we're going to throw Gyarados back in, because you really don't have an answer for this Gyarados. Unless you click Knock Off here. There we go. Roost. So you lost your flying typing. Part of me wants to just click Waterfall or Ice Fang here. I'm gonna click Ice Fang. Oh, I'm under your radar, aren't I? Why is it saying it hits twice? Foul play. Ow. Okay, congratulations, you've annoyed me. It's time to kill. Who are you gonna switch to? Probably Rotom. I could click Flash Cannon. I'm gonna click Flash Cannon. Oh, Gigalith, this works great. Get out. Go away. Vamonos. Okay, so here comes the Earthquake. I kind of want to throw in Charizard to dodge this. And then kill it. Because I don't see a reason for you to use a Rock-type move. Yeah. Now, I know that I'm faster than you. And I know that Earthquake is going to kill you. So I'm going to use Earthquake real quick. Get out. Go away. Don't come back. I want to do cool stuff. But this team is annoying and it's not letting me do cool stuff. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, well this is bad and you probably have Thunder Punch. I'm going to go ahead and throw an Andronicus here. But you probably have Earthquake too. Extreme Speed. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. So if you have Earthquake, I just die. But if you don't, then I get to Volt Switch out. Fire Punch, that'll do it. No? Well? It didn't do it. Let's go. Let's go, dude. I could throw in Dragonite and say I'm scary. Fear me. Into that notion. Who would you throw out? Ay, ay, ay. What does Charizard have again? Wait, no. My whole thing is that I have Scrafty here with Ice Punch. But I kind of want to save that for later. And Garchomp's kind of already outlived its usefulness. Plus, Sand's out, so I might as well take advantage of it. So, Garchomp, it's time. You have a Sticky Barb too, and you're burned. You're basically worthless to me. So I'm just going to click Dragon Claw here. You can honestly kill Garchomp. I don't care. It's just meant to take damage for a little bit. Goodbye. And the fact that Garchomp still took out a Mon while it was this, like basically shut down is pretty great. Now, if I manage to dodge this off of some Sandvale stuff, that's going to be hilarious. Let me check. Well, you're going to fake out. I know that. But, that's moves. Why are you... Oh, you're banning underuse. That's cool. Yeah, let's see if you miss. That'd be hilarious. You didn't miss. He don't miss. It would have been hilarious if you did, though. Life Orb damage, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, it's saying everything's hitting twice. That's got to be a bug with the new update. What are you going to throw in? Cool. Well, I know you've got Will-O-Wisp, so I might just want to kill you. But Magnezone is good for that. Honestly, you can't burn this, but electricity hurts. Scizor? Scizor is good for me and Chow. I hate to say it, but Scrafty, it's your time. You're going in with no setup. Let's see what you got. Ah, Moxie. You better throw in Mienshao. If you don't throw in Mienshao, this is bad. Especially since I don't really have anything to counter Mienshao. Here we go. Do I Dragon Dance or do I just... I don't have Drain Punch, I have High Jump Kick. No! Jump Kick. Ow. That's fair. Have a nice day. But I do get to throw in Scizor. And I do get to get a Bullet Punch. You're probably going to throw in Mandibuzz. So actually, I'm going to U-turn. Here we go. Pivot pressure! What are you going to do? Because I know you're not fast. As a matter of fact, I know. As a matter of fact, I'm clicking Volt Switch. Go for it. My choice specs are gone. However, damage. Damage. the Moglios. Now, if I throw in Scizor, you're just going to fake out. And that's going to be bad. So I'm going to throw in Charizard. Charizard. Go. Minshao is going to come in with the Stone Edge. And unfortunately, I just kind of have to sack here. Well, honestly, I need Charizard way more than I need Andronicus here. So I'm going to take that Stone Edge real quick. Ow. There's the Life Orb. And now you're probably going to U-turn out. Jump kick. That's fine. You want to know why it's fine? It's because you're out of options. And I still have 2 Pokemon left. So you need to switch or die. And I'm going to Bullet Punch. It's going to be great. Should I U-turn? You're going to U-turn. Since you're going to U-turn, I should save as much health as I have on Scizor. This U-turn won't kill me. Famous last words. Oh, you didn't U-turn. Wow. Oh, wait, you did U-turn. Wait a second. You're supposed to switch. You're supposed to switch. You've got Flamethrower. Ow. I'm confused. Did you not know I had Bullet Punch? That's interesting. That's interesting. Maybe you forgot like I did. So here's the deal. That did a lot of damage, and I want to save my Flying Gem, so I'm just going to Flare Blitz if it's all the same with you, my friend. This team was really annoying. Like, it wouldn't let me do any of my stuff, but Charizard still comes out on top, baby. Alright, so that's it for today. Thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, make sure you leave a like. If you want to see more of its kind, then make sure you subscribe. And before you go, I'm going to be uploading another video with this exact same team tomorrow, which is going to be Saturday. So look forward to that. And that time, I'm actually going to use Flying Gem and Swords Dance and all that. I couldn't do that this time and win because they had a really annoying team with Taunt and all that. So, yeah. But look forward to that video tomorrow. Until next time, I will see you guys later.